Right now I will show you how I am going to translate a physical magazine spread into a tablet version. As you can see here, this is a physical magazine. There's lots of text in it, some images, but how am I going to translate that into something you can read on a tablet? So we'll put the magazine away, and here you can see my paper version of the tablet and the screen. This is the horizontal version. You can see the basic layout is roughly the same. You have the same images, you have the same bigger picture of the car here, you have the headliner, and you have some text. Now the fun thing about a tablet is that you can add a lot of interactivity. Now you don't know where to search it right away, so as soon as you enter a page, you'll have all the interactivity items light up or fog up and blink twice before fading away. In the right corner there is the menu button, and below the menu button there's the buttons button. Roughly simply the button. When you press it, it brings back all the interactivity items, blink once, twice before fading out again, just as a reminder so you know what all the things were that you could do on this page. Necessary for a tablet magazine is the menu, because it's a little bit harder to browse through it since you don't really feel where you are in the magazine. In a normal magazine you can feel if you're at the beginning or at the end. So here you have like a rough navigation tool. You have the main chapters and you can press on them and go to either one of them. In this case you can see we're in the news item, and the news section is a little bit more gray, so you are not tempted to press that. Press the menu again and it folds back in to its original size. As you can see, and as I will remind again, there are quite a few things you can do here, but one of the most important things of a magazine is the actual text. So we're going to press this button, the read more. What will happen is that the screen will fog up because you actually are going to read something more. The text, like it originally was, will appear and it will simply fold out. Of course, this will do it underneath the tablet edge, and as you can see, not all of it actually fits in it. So what you can do, you can swipe it all along, up and down, so you can read it. When you're finished reading, you press the hide button again and it will fold itself up again into its original shape. A little bit quicker than what I'm doing right now. The screen will unfog and you will be left with the original screen. Now, one of the things with a tablet is that you can actually turn them around. So in this case, you can turn it around and you will be given a vertical page. In this case, the page with the text and with one picture. As soon as you enter this page, once again, the screen will blink twice before fading out. You have the same buttons button, so if you were to press that, you'll have a reminder of the blinking, and you'll have the drop-down menu, which shows you where you are. This is exactly the same as in the vertical version, just as a constant navigation tool. In this case, you saw there were quite a few highlights here on the car, so in this case you can tap on it and see a detail. The screen will again fog up and a picture will appear as an enlargement of the detail in the picture, in the original image. Tap beside it, the screen will, or the picture will go away, the screen will unfog and you'll be back at the original page. Press the read more, because of course you want to read more as well. Even though in its vertical situation you can fit more text onto one page as on the horizontal situation, still it doesn't hold everything. So once again you'll have a piece of text that unfolds a lot quicker than what I'm showing you right now, but it will unfold and you can swipe through it to read everything like this. Press hide and it will fold itself up again. The screen will unfog and you'll be back at the original image. As you could have seen on the blinking, there are left and right pages to browse through the pages, so we'll take this one and this swipes us to the left side of the spread. Here again you'll have the blinking or the lighting up of all the interactivity items. Blink twice before fading out. Again, the same buttons, the same menu, and two things which appear to be interactive. Well, we'll discover those in, right now actually. I'll press this button, the screen fogs up, and you'll get an image of the same car. Except, in this case, it's a little bit interactive. You could, if you'd want to, swipe left and right, and what will happen is you'll look through a three-dimensional version of the car, so you can look at it from all points of view. Normally it would go quite smooth, but in this analog version I'll have to flip through it like a book. So we'll swipe the other way and you'll flip through all sides of the car. Tap beside it and it goes away. Screen unfogs and we're back at the original page. But wait, there was another thing we could do, and that is this one. You can see there are two things together. You have the speedometer and you have the wheel. We'll tap on either one of them. Screen fogs up and both pictures appear. Here's the wheel and the speedometer appears. Now what the fun thing you can do with this is that you'd actually, with a cool car like that, you'd want to hear what it sounds. So you can tap on the speedometer, the rev counter will go up and noise will appear accordingly. I'll pretend vroom, 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 and it goes like vroom, vroom, and in the same time the wheel goes roughly the same with the revs you're making. Tap beside it, the images go away, so does the noise. The screen unfogs and you are left with the original page, ready to flip through to another page and to discover what you can do there.